Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing my first impressions on Watch Dogs 2. Now, I did actually end up getting the game yesterday. I downloaded it, played with Randall a little bit. Not a whole lot of the single player campaign. We've been doing a lot of co-op, and that is one really cool thing that I love about this game is the co-op missions that you can go through, guys. So we'll go ahead and dig right into the single player real quickly. Again, I haven't really played much of it, so hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background of me playing the, beginning, opening missions and, stuff like that. And if you guys want to see more, then I'm definitely down to stream, probably tomorrow. So if you guys are down for that, let me know in the comment section below. Now, with that being said, this is not going to be a very long video. These are my first impressions, you know what I mean? Like, one day playing with the game, maybe like 5 hours or so, this is what I think about it, all right? You know what I mean? So as long as I get into the story more and more, my first impressions, I guess they wouldn't be first impressions anymore, but they could change. My opinions and stuff like that on the game could change. But with that being said, so far the single player campaign, very fun. I think that the cutscenes are a lot better than the first Watch Dogs. I think that it's a lot more developed and a lot more polished than the first one was. Now with that being said, there are still some things that are the same as the first one, like the driving. Driving isn't as smooth as I would like it to be. I think that it could be way better, because this is the same company that made the game called The Crew. So if they did something like that in Watch Dogs, where the driving was just like The Crew, I think that would be the best, for everybody. I think that would be the best experience for everybody. But as it sits right now, the driving is not horrible. All right, it's just not good. It's nothing to really talk about. It's nothing to really brag about. But with that being said, I think there are a lot more, worse issues that we could focus on. But right off the top of my head, I can't really think of any. There's supposed to be seamless multiplayer in Watch Dogs 2. And there is going to be, it wasn't at launch because they took it out because it was causing game crashes and tons of issues like that, so they took it out for now until they can fix it. They actually have a message posted on the main menu as well, so that's very informative, to you guys. But with that being said, that's all going to be integrated, and you can still play co-op at this time. So the single player so far, like I said, to sort of, talk about that more, the cutscenes are a lot more developed, like I said. It's a lot more polished. I think that it's an overall better game, for hacking, because hacking now you actually have to hold L1 and then you go from there either clicking X, square, triangle, or circle. But with the last Watch Dogs, it was just as simple as like holding square on something, and that actually often got confused with holding square on something else. Maybe you didn't mean to do something, and it wasn't as smooth. This time you get to have a second layer in there of things that you want to do. It's more developed because, before when you were looking at like an explosive device on Watch Dogs 1, you hold square and that's it, right? You just activate it. But with this, you can hold, you can look at the explosive device, you can make like a proximity area that you want it to blow up in, you can attract people to it, and then you can ultimately blow it up. Or you can turn it off, you can power it off as well. So there's a lot more options and, stuff like that in there, so I'm definitely a fan of that. And overall, with the single-player campaign, I think that's a much better experience than the first one, in my personal opinion. And again, that's so far. I haven't really made it through many missions, only like 2 main story missions, I think, and just a couple of side quests. But with that being said, I've mainly focused yesterday on playing co-op missions, and that is a lot of fun. Little purple icons around the map that you can go to, with your partner. With that being said, I play it with Randall, and you basically invite them through the multiplayer menu on your phone once you unlock it, and you just go around to those missions, and you do those co-op missions. You can do a stealthy, tactical approach, or you can just, like, guns blazing. You can just run in, guns blazing, balls to the wall, and just go absolutely apeshit on everybody. Now, I like the tactical, stealthy approach. It is a little bit more difficult doing it that way, but at the same time, it could be a little bit easier, because you don't really have that risk of dying, right? So but you do have that risk of getting found, which it all adds to suspense, in my personal opinion. I like that. You could have one partner doing the hacking, one person going in, one person on cameras, one person actually doing the opening of doors in the inside, and, rescuing the hostages and stuff that way. I think it's really cool. I really do. So I do like the addition of the co-op, game modes. We obviously had that somewhat back in Watch Dogs 1. It definitely wasn't as developed as it was here in Watch Dogs 2, so I'm definitely glad they added that. And those are my first impressions, guys. I told you it was going to be a short video. I do apologize for it, but I just want to go play it some more, get some more gameplay and, get some more experience with the game. And I might add on it in a future video, maybe this weekend or, sometime next week. I don't know. If you guys want to see more Watch Dogs, let me know. But, it's sort of a single player / co-op campaign type deal, like co-op missions. So I can definitely bring you guys like some funny moments with the co-op game mode and stuff like that. I think that would be a lot better. And then, of course, when seamless multiplayer comes into play with the free roam and everything like that, I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll probably be definitely bringing you guys a lot of videos on that as well. So, but with that being said, we can't do the free roam seamless multiplayer thing now. So, I'm definitely looking forward to it, but they took it out because of game crashes and stuff like that. It wouldn't have been a good experience for anyone. So, I'm glad they took it out. Hopefully, they get it fixed, pretty soon, and that'll definitely be back on the channel, I guess as soon as I can, as soon as they put it back in. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching my first impressions on Watch Dogs 2. Again, it wasn't a very detailed breakdown of the game. This is just sort of my first impressions, how I think that it compares to the first one. And overall, I think it's better. If I was to rate both of them, I would say this is probably going to be like an 8, 9 out of 10. Watch Dogs 1, very fun at the time, but comparing it to this would definitely take a good 3 points or so over Watch Dogs 1. So I'd say Watch Dogs 1 probably like a 6 or a 7. And anyway, that's it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune in to tomorrow's video rather, for maybe some more Watch Dogs. I don't know what I'm going to bring you guys tomorrow, but definitely not more impressions or anything like that. Maybe I'll bring you guys some co-op gameplay, some funny moments with my good friend Randall. Maybe you guys would enjoy that. If you would, let me know in the comment section below, and by hitting this video with a like. It really does help out the channel a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye. Welcome back to some more episode predictions for this week's up-and-coming episode of The Walking Dead, Season 7, Episode 5, entitled Go-Getters. Now, this episode, we don't really have much to go on, as usual, with these episodes that we get now. Like,